is health, wealth, diet, and relationships. So, upon taking heed of positive criticism from my dear auntie, a lady which I consider my auntie, my friend's mother. She's about 60 years age. You know, it's not polite to ask a lady her age. I presume she's about 60 years age. And upon viewing my YouTube channel and blogs, she gave me some positive criticism. And to be quite frank, she says that I need to water it down and that I need to rewind and slow down and start at the beginning. She says I'm starting at the end. I asked her, should I take anything down? She said no. She said just add more subtle stuff and rewind a bit because people are not on the same page. And also, you know, some of my videos are quite scary, etc, etc. So, again, the title of this blog is Health, Wealth, Diet, and Relationships. So basically, you know, it seems that recently it's fashionable to be vegan. Now, that's a great thing. You know, I went vegan 10 years ago. I followed the Dr. Sebi diet, God rest his soul, the great prophet, Dr. Sebi. If you don't know who that is, ask Google, ask Siri, ask Alexis, ask somebody who knows. You know, who knows. So basically, becoming a vegetarian and a vegan is great. And before this camera starts messing about, I'm going to try and be frank, because it's my theory and Dr. Sebi's theory, and you know, probably millions of other scientists around the world, doctors, etc., that all disease, you know, most disease, if not all disease, dis-ease, is caused by simple pH imbalance within the body. So for those who don't know anything about pH, pH is a acid-alkaline level within everything that is natural to Earth. So, to cut a long story short, everything that is natural to Earth, that God made and is organic, ought to be alkaline. That's 5.5 or above. And everything else is acidic. That's 5.5 and below. And basically, if you intake too much acid, your pH becomes never too late, because the body's get old, as probably else do become stagnant with bad exercise, you know, poor exercise, poor. Is this recording? I'm going to presume that this is recording. So, any effort to become realkaline is positive. And, you know, I've got a little slogan. Health is wealth. Because you can have all the money in the world, and if you are not healthy mentally and physically, then all that money isn't worth a carrot. Now, I'm going to give you some tips, and this is learnt from Dr. Sebi's diet. Dr. Sebi supplements his diets, which is a necessity, because nobody told me when you become a vegan in England that you will die. Or that's a good point also, that anyone who becomes a vegan, you're going to lose a lot of body fat, you're going to lose a lot of weight, and your body's going to start to regenerate, but it's going to look like it's going to degenerate first. And literally, it probably is. The body probably degenerates before it regenerates. So becoming vegan and the steps to health on that route, it is quite drastic and be quite stressful on the body, and you will lose weight. And what nobody told me is, in this country, even our organic food doesn't have the correct nutrients. You must take a supplement of some kind, whether that be a multivitamin or some other kind of secret supplement. Now, Dr. Sebi, he made his own supplements, but he was a strong believer in sea moss and moringa. Now, sea moss is self-explanatory. Sea moss comes from seaweed, etc., etc. You know, obviously specific types of seaweed. And sea moss not only provides nutrients, sea moss will cling to any kind of parasitic entities that are in the body or any infections, and it will draw them out, or if not, neutralize them. And moringa is from a plant, if I'm not mistaken, or a nut. And moringa is very similar in respect to the benefits, but it is from an alternative source, and it tastes different, and it has a different effect upon the body. And I must say, take this stuff in moderation at first, because you may feel nauseous or some kind of symptoms of the medicine taking effectiveness. Another thing what I highly promote is black seed oil, and that is made from black cumin seed. Now, apparently, that can cure anything. Another thing, Dr. Sebi, is very controversial. It's not that controversial. Dr. Sebi believed in CBD and THC therapy, and that is scientifically proven to be beneficial to cancer, multiple sclerosis, many so-called, uncurable diseases what we have today. So to summarize it, becoming vegan and vegetarian is good, but it will take its toll on your body. You will need to take supplements. I would like to mention a lecturer that is very, very, very insightful lecturer. His name is Manly P. Hall. Now, I presume he's from the 1920s, and he is a very, 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 very insightful gentleman. He has numerous, like thousands of lectures available on YouTube, etc. Manly P. Hall. Now, to move on to relationships, because this recording has stopped recording, the footage quite a long time ago. Basically, what's the point of being in a relationship if you are not sincere? It's totally unnecessary, and inevitably, people are going to get hurt, and that could be you, one way or another, whether that be metaphysically or emotionally, or who knows. But the point is this, especially in today's day and age, you do not need to lie. What is the point of being in a relationship if you are not sincere? It's common sense that your partner, they could be doing the same to you. And then everyone that your partner's seeing and what you're seeing, they're doing the same to you, and on. What will become of our society? I'm going to leave it there. God bless you. Va comme Zeus.